Hello, it's Monica from Crafting with Quilling Lady, and I hope you have absolutely wonderful day. It is Monday, so it is time for personalized card. I'm going to show you how to create this super colorful birthday card in MMS style. I use Canvas Workspace design program to create that oval with the name of the recipient, and using my ScanNCut machine I cut it out super quick. So if you do have any electronic machines, I do hope you actually play with the software, because in this case you can personalize any card. As you can see, I created an oval with the name of the recipient. It was super quick and easy, and I also created those small circles with the letter M, and using my alcohol markers I'm going to color them in. This person absolutely loves MMS and also shaker cards, so I thought, why not? Let's create a birthday card with those two elements. And I also wonder, do you actually like MMS? Because in London there is MMS shop. It is absolutely fabulous. If you haven't been there yet, I do encourage you to go. You don't have to buy anything, but it is so much fun just to be there. And the smell is absolutely amazing. And I also wonder, do you actually like MMS or do you prefer other sweets? Please let me know in the comments down below. As you can see, all those elements come really quickly together. And I'm not sure if you know, but I got ScanNCut machine for my birthday few months ago, so I thought, why not? Let's play with the software and actually create some personalized cards. And if you haven't seen my heart with Home Sweet Home, the link is in the top right corner. As you can see, I'm helping myself with a pokey tool, and actually it is so much easier, especially with the smaller elements. So if you do have them very small ones, yes, use your pokey tool, so this way they're not going to move around. And whenever you use any alcohol markers, please use some scrap paper or copy paper underneath, because all those alcohol markers bleed. Now it is time to actually add that white element, and I'm going to use my circle punch from Hobbycraft. I'm going to punch that circle and actually adhere it super quick, easy, and this way we actually have all those small sweets. What do you think about them? Do you like them? Please let me know in the comments down below. I also waited about 2 minutes before I moved them, so I made sure that they are completely dry. Now it is time for another element, and I've got 300 GSM white stamping card, and I'm going to add the same colors I use for all those small MMS, and I'm going to create a border. And if you're interested in any of the products I use in today's video, you can check the description down below. And also, what do you think about this rainbow color looking birthday card? Do you like that style? Or do you prefer other color combos? Let me know in the comments down below. I also wonder, have you ever made a project with any sweets? If you have, what were they? As you can see, this is super simple. I literally use the same alcohol markers over and over, and this way you don't really need any special cardstock, because like in this case we just colored in the border and no one will ever know that you just use alcohol markers. But in this case you can also use some watercolor markers or even pencils. The choice is absolutely yours. As you can see, our front card and the panel underneath, they are ready, but we have to add something more, and in this case we need to add acetate, because we are going to have our shaker element. So I've got 3mm red liner tape from Crafter's Companion, and I'm going to go around that oval. And whenever you create any shaker cards, make sure you don't leave any gaps in between, because we want all those shaker elements to stay there forever. When this is ready, it's always a good idea to burnish your tape with some pokey tool or even your fingernails, and this will actually make a massive difference in your shaker elements. I also wonder, how often do you create shaker cards? Please let me know. Maybe you do have your favorite style. I'm really curious. So when this is ready, yes, I'm going to burnish all that red liner tape with my pokey tool and peel off the backing. Super quick, easy, and I'm going to use some acetate from Crafter's Companion. But to be honest, in this case, you can use some packaging or different acetate. The choice is absolutely yours. It's always a good idea to trim it so it actually fits inside, but it is bigger than your cutout element. So when this is ready, I'm going to peel off the backing and then adhere the acetate. Super quick and easy. And I do actually like shaker cuts. They are just so much fun to create. I usually make them for kids, but in this case it is a card for a grown-up. But she absolutely loves shaker cuts, so I thought today is the day. To add a little bit more dimension, I'm going to use my one and only liquid glue, Magic Glue, to add a few drops of my glue and then add some double-sided foam adhesive, because as you know, with shaker cuts we do need that dimension, so actually the shakers can move inside the card. Super simple. And as you can see, I'm using my scissors to actually trim the tape a little bit. And don't forget that you cannot have any gap here, because we want all those shaker elements to stay inside. It's always a good idea to actually put it on your background panel. So first I'm going to use some double-sided tape on the back, and as usual I put a few drops of liquid glue just to make sure that in time when the tape dries even more it will be adhered, because we use that liquid glue. And now it is time to put all our MMs inside. Super quick, easy, and I thought that this card should be a little bit more, let's say, clean, because we do have so much color so far. That's why I decided to stick with white for the background. Please let me know, what do you think about this color combo so far? It's always a good idea to use your pokey tool to peel off the backing of a tape, because I think it is the easiest way to do. And now, just to make sure the shakers don't actually stick to the sides of the tape, I'm going to use baby powder and dry paintbrush. This is the best way you can actually make sure that everything will shake forever. So when these elements are ready, I'm going to add a few drops of my liquid glue and then put the front panel on the background panel. Super quick and easy. And at this point I thought I really like the card so far, but even then something is missing. So I thought I like the shaker elements, I like the colors, but I'm going to create one of the MMs, because recently I actually went to MM's shop in London and I actually was inspired to create that card. And to be honest, I actually got something for my friend from the shop, so she will receive all the goodies with the card. As you can see, I'm using my mechanical pencil to actually draw the outline of one of the MMs. And I actually wonder, have you ever tried different MMs? Because when you go to the shop, you can actually print your sentiments or even your photo on MMs, and I think that is so cool. For example, for wedding favors or any thank you cards or thank you elements. So when I've got my outline ready, I'm going to use my alcohol markers, and I'm also going to use some Illustrators from my stash in neutral and portrait colors, and you will see them in a second. And to be honest, when I created all those small MMs, it was actually pretty tricky to find the correct font, because when I tried to cut it out, it actually cut the whole M and I didn't have any spaces. So that's why I chose different font for small MMs, but I think in the end it actually worked. If you like them, please let me know in the comments down below. And to be honest, this one was just so much fun to create. I absolutely love personalized cards because your creativity cannot stop you. You can create anything you want, be bold and colorful. as you want. It is time to add some final touches with a black fine liner, and I think this is always the best idea whenever you create smaller images, because this way they will actually stand out even more. And I do wonder, how often do you hand draw your elements for the projects? Do you do it very often, or do you prefer stamps? Please let me know, because sometimes when I want to create something, I don't really have that stamp in my stash, so I think this is the way to actually do it. And I wonder, have you seen my birthday cake shaped cards video? If you haven't, the link is in the top right corner, and I use my ScanNCut machine to actually create those cards, so I hope you will enjoy that video as well. And don't forget that every Monday and Thursdays I've got videos on my channel, and every Monday is personalized cards video, and also on a Thursday Christmas project, so stay tuned for all those videos. When my MMS is cut out using my scissors, it is time to assemble the whole card together, and I've got 6 by 6 inches card base, and I'm going to apply my front background panel. So I peel off the backing of my double-sided tape, add a few drops of liquid glue, and then you have to decide where do you want to put your red M&Ms. And I do wonder, what do you think about the finished card? Would you like to give it a go? I really hope I inspired you to create a birthday card with some sweets, or if you don't like the sweets, maybe very colorful card. And yes, our shaker card works, and it is complete. There is plenty of space to write your message inside. And yes, I do wonder, what do you think about it? So please let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like this video, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Have a fabulous day, and see you in my next video. Bye!